a little change of pace tonight. I thought that each week for the next few weeks, I would give you one idea for a Christmas gift that you could make for family and friends. So today we're going to do what I think is one of the quickest things to do, and that is to make a microwave bowl cozy. These are very fun. If you've ever put a bowl of oatmeal or been reheating a bowl of something in your microwave, you put your bowl in there, put it in your microwave, and no burned fingers when you pull this out. It also makes a great ice cream bowl cozy so that your hands don't get really cold if you're eating a bowl of ice cream. So let me show you very quickly how easy this is to make. Creative Grids now makes a bowl cozy ruler. In the past, you had to work with a paper template and make a template and put it on your fabric and scissor cut it out because it was not rotary cutter friendly. But this rotary cutter friendly. And the ruler has two pieces. So the small piece makes the regular bowl cozy, and the large piece makes the large bowl cozy. Like all Creative Grids products, they have the no-slip grip all the way around the edge and no-slip grip dots in the middle, and same with the large one. And there is always a QR code that you can scan and watch a video on how to use the ruler. So the ruler will tell you what size to cut your materials. You will need 2 squares of your fabric, and you will need 2 squares of batting. So once you have cut your squares, it works the same for the fabric and the batting. You fold it in half, and you fold it in half again. And then right on the ruler, it will tell you folded edge. So you find the part of your square where you don't want this loose, you want where it's folded. You will put that right on the corner and you will cut around the ruler. When you're cutting curves, you want to move more slowly with your rotary cutter. Don't try to roar around that curve. Take your time, cut slowly, and you can easily go around this curve with your cutter. The batting can be quite thick at 4 layers, so you may want to make sure that you have a fresh rotary cutting blade in your rotary cutter. So you will cut 2 pieces of fabric and 2 pieces of batting. When you open them up, they will have this unique shape. Then you will layer 1 piece of fabric with 1 piece of batting. So you'll have 2 of these with fabric on one side and batting. And they do need to be quilted together. You can see I have just quilted an X. I mean, you could get fancy, but it's as simple as just quilting an X. After that, you will these are darts. If you remember that from clothing sewing, you will just match the darts up right sides together and sew a 1/4 inch seam. I do recommend sometimes when you fold the fabric together, you can get a little tuck in here. So once I fold it, I just run my finger in there to make sure that there are no tucks or folds in my fabric. And you sew all 4 together, and now you have this nice little tulip-shaped bowl, and you will make 2 of these. When you have both made, you will put them right sides together. So you can see the batting is on the outside. You will sew all the way around, leaving an opening for turning. I like to leave my opening in the down part of the bowl because it's much easier to make it look smooth and even than if you leave the opening at the curve. The ruler directions say to sew this as a 1/4 inch seam. Personally, I have found when I do that 1/4 inch seam, it is difficult once I've turned it to make that batting turn under just that little tiny 1/4 inch. So I have found if I use a 3/8 inch seam, it is much easier to close that opening if I do that. So I use a 3/8 inch, makes my bowl an 1/8 of an inch smaller. I don't think anyone's gonna notice. So once you turn it, you might take it to the ironing board and give it a little press. And to close it, I just top stitched. I didn't even whip stitch that closed. I just stitched all the way around it with a top stitch and you are done. So you could literally make dozens of these in a day with a little assembly line style. What's fun about it, these are just small amounts of fabric. For the small bowl, you're talking an 11-inch square. So lots of possibilities for using your stash and lots of fun for picking fabric for your friends. If somebody likes coffee, or if they like cats or dogs or gardening or patriotic, you can pick the fabric that they would love. So a great way to personalize this gift, and everyone loves a homemade gift at the holidays. It makes them feel very special. So I have put, if you visit the link in the video, you will see the Creative Grids ruler, you will see wrap and zap batting, because the critical part, this is going to go in your microwave. This must be 100% cotton. You don't want anything catching fire in your microwave. So the wrap and zap batting that is linked with the video is 100% cotton and perfect for this. And we also linked all our rotary blades there so you could get yourself some fresh blades for this project. So thank you so much for joining us today. I hope if you're local that you can visit us during our holiday hop. And next week we will post up the projects that we made available during the shop hop. So if you don't live close enough to come visit us, you can still see what fun we had in the store. So thank you for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it. And we will see you next Thursday at 5:15. Thanks.